Hey, it's Tom here again with Denny behind the camera, giving you an update on the van build. I've looked all around on YouTube, and there's nothing about putting in a black tank in a step van. And the reason is, it's really hard because it's not like most of these RVs or travel trailers and things that they have a wood floor, and it's very sturdy, so there's only very few support beams. In a step van, it's every about 3.5 inches apart, the beams are. The trick is, what you want to do, so you don't do what I did, is you want to find the center point. And this is how the beams look. They're like this. You got like it's like a T junction on one side and a P junction on the other. And you got them one after the other lined up all across you. You can see them. That's where they're riveted in. The trick is, what you want to do is you want to do it right between the beams, but not exactly between, because you want to avoid having to cut the P side of the and if you know what you're doing, it's not that hard to do. You don't want to cut this part here. See, you want to cut over here where it's just, you got to cut through the floor and that one piece there, and that's it. It's a lot easier. And you can do that, what was it, a 4-inch pipe?
3-inch pipe.
So 3-inch pipe. So you have to cut a little bit of this lower lip off to get the pipe through. The way to do it is, you take your pipe and put it up in the middle where it's not going to cut into this, it's going to cut into that. And mark it. You can even cut that piece off right there in the beginning, and then you can get your hole saw up to the underside of the aluminum bed and drill just the hole through it. Once you got a hole through it in the center, then you get a long bit, about about 1/8 of an inch, and drill straight up to that hole, and you'll come up through the inside of your van. And in our case, we already put that wood floor down, so then you'll have an exact mark of where it's going to be at. Come on the inside, cut the wood away, and then take the insulation out, and then cutting from up top, it's a lot easier than being under like that. Especially for me, I'm allergic to the aluminum. I can't get the fibers on me. Then once you've done that, we've got the tank here. What I've done is, you don't want to have a black tank, hanging down without any kind of protection. So I've riveted some aluminum sheeting around it, and I'm stuffing it with foam board, which once it's up in there and bolted down using this L beams, then I'm going to fill it with expandable foam to hold everything in there and really protect it, so it'll also keep from getting too cold from the outside. And then I'll put my homemade door back on there. We still also have to, besides putting that up in there and then marking it for the toilet hole and also the vent hole, but the spray out, clean out device has to go to the next beam over, and we'll drill into there, and we'll be able to have that come out here, access it to, we need to flush it out. It's a flush out kit basically. But that's where we're at right now, so just let you know what's happening. Take care.